Hi! I did my top 5 go-to films as part of Vlogust, and I think there was Jurassic Park, Shaun of the Dead, Princess Bride, can't remember the other two, but I was also then going to do like a counter video of my top 5 worst films, but I can't think of any. I know that I have watched some terrible films, but like really, I wanted really bad. I mean, if I start watching a film, usually I will watch it to the end. There was Black Hawk Down. I'm not saying this is one of the worst films. But it took me, what, 17 years? I think Chris posted on Facebook the other day that that film's 17 years old or something like that. 14 years old. I can't remember. It's many years old anyway. And I only just, when it first came out, I had it on DVD. I tried to watch it 4 times and I just could not get even a quarter of the way through it. And I ended up watching it the whole way through about a year ago. So it's taken me 14 years to watch that film. And it was good. I liked it. So that's not in my worst films, but I was just pointing out that once I start watching a film, I will watch it, even if it does take me 14 or 17 years, however long that film has been out. Now, in terms of films, and I tried to make a list of the worst films and series that I have ever watched. I can't think of a series that I've watched that was absolutely terrible. I might have started watching something and thought this is really shit and then not bothered, because that's what you'd do, wouldn't you, if you didn't like something. But it bugs me. It's like if I start reading a book and I don't like it, I have to finish it, because otherwise it just annoys me that I've not finished reading it. So the same goes for the films, and not so much a series, I suppose, but definitely films. I watched Zoo recently was it on Netflix? I can't remember, I think it was. And it's watchable, it's good, but it's just so daft. The concept is good and I can see where they were going with it, but it's one of those where, I don't know if you've seen the Red Dwarf episode, Quarantine, where they get the look virus, and everything they come across, everything that they need for whatever it is that they're doing, they happen to come across it, and it's just all there, ready, waiting for them. And that is very much how it is in Zoo. It's like they've got this massive plane that has got everything on it that they need to make a bomb, or to perform surgery or brain surgery, and it just got a little bit too daft. So that wasn't great. It's not the worst thing I've ever watched. I can tell you now, the worst thing I've ever watched, I don't even know if it constitutes as having watched it, because I've never watched it. I've never watched more than about 5, maybe 7 minutes of it. Might be pushing it a bit, I might have watched 10, I can't remember. But it's a film called Area 51. And there was a film out recently called Area 51, and it's not that one. I think this one is from early 2000s, and it kept popping up on Netflix, and I liked the idea of it, and I like anything to do with Area 51, and I like all the conspiracy theories and reading about it and stuff like that. So I thought, I want to watch this film because it's going to be good. So I started watching it, and It is the worst thing I've ever seen. The acting is completely... I don't understand how the director or anybody sat there, stood there, or anything, and listened to them for more than 2 minutes, because it's just... It's embarrassing. It hurts to watch it. It's just cringy. Keep having to turn it off. I've tried to watch it about 3 times, and every time I do it, I just think, why am I doing this again? This is shit. I can't watch this film. I don't know if maybe I should fast forward it a bit and it gets a little bit better as you get into it. But I don't know, I've never given it a 4th chance. Maybe I should. But that would definitely go down in my book as the worst film I've ever watched. Or not watched. I don't know about the worst film I have watched all the way through. Tell you what film I did used to love. I did used to love watching Drop Dead Fred. But I tried to watch it a few years ago, and I just thought, I can't do this. It's just not funny. Well, it's funny, but it was just a bit too silly. Like, it's alright for when you're a child, or when it first came out back then. But no, I can't watch it now. Or maybe I was just in a bad mood. I tried to watch Grease a few years ago as well, and I couldn't watch that anymore. It just was a bit... It was a bit cheesy. And I can't think... You see, there's no point looking through my DVD collection, because I won't have kept... I don't even have that many DVDs anymore, but I won't have kept the films that I think are rubbish anyway, because why would I? I don't know. I think one of the weirdest films I've ever watched, The Lobster, or Lobster. I think that's what it's called. With Colin Farrell and Rachel Weisz. Weisz. I don't know how you're saying it, but I know. I mean, I think it's her from The Mummy. That is a weird film, but it's good. You should definitely watch that. But it is very strange and odd. Yeah. So that is my worst film that I have watched or partly watched. The weirdest film I've watched. And I've already done my best. Well, not best actually, I did go to. I haven't done my favourite films, because it's very difficult to choose. I might have to work on that list. Might have to do a top 10 actually, because there's a lot. And I will be doing a like a Pictionary video vlog where you can guess the film that I'm attempting to draw. And that's fun. So there we go. Okay, I'll speak to you later. Bye.